Thank you. Thanks everyone for joining on a Thursday evening. If you have not had your dinner yet or is having your cut fruits or please go ahead, help yourself, just sit back for the next 45 minutes to 15 minutes, right? Just sit back, learn more about, I'm going to share about performance marketing, PPC, career, okay? Anytime you have any question, feel free to unmute yourself. If you're a bit more shy, feel free to utilize the chat function in the Zoom. I'll be monitoring the chat function on the right of my screen also. As Engel has shared earlier, the material for this session and the recording will be shared with you all. This is the fifth webinar of the career series that eMarcity have already been organizing for the past month. Personally, I check out the other trainers sharing also, very insightful. We have data scientists, we have social media marketers sharing. All of them are practitioners and experts of their own field. Okay, a quick shout out on eMarcity. eMarcity is a leading digital marketing institute in Singapore. The courses are WSQ approved, subsidies is available, and the trainers are practitioners of their own field. Okay, many different multiple courses. You see this young chap over here. Yeah, not that young anymore. This was taken four years ago. I myself teaches e-commerce module and digital advertising. The different trainers are subject expert of their own field teaching different modules. For those of you who would like to learn more about eMarcities, the courses they provide, and the kind of funding that is available, feel free to scan this QR code. Okay, it will bring you to the eMarcity website. Later on, towards the end of the class, I'll flash this QR code again. Okay. Before I go through a quick introduction, who am I and why am I here to share about performance marketing, maybe I'll get a sense check of the audience today. Anyone in the Zoom room today is from a marketing career or a media industry? Just type in the chat. Okay, anyone that is currently a marketer, anyone who is in the media industry? Okay. Can. So now let me do a quick introduction about myself. I'm Ko Yok Xiang. That's my full name. It's very hard to pronounce, so usually people just call me YS. I've been spending 13 plus years in marketing and I love it. I've been working across over 15 plus industry now. I'm gonna use a caveat like the last trainer, the data scientist trainer has said. We don't job hope. Okay, we don't job hop. 15 industry may seems like, oh, we actually job hop a lot. It is because we came from agency background. At agency, we get a good exposure to different industry and different brands. That's why the number of industry that we have seen and worked on. I myself do a lot of hands-on advertising, whether is it search or whether is it Meta, whether is it TikTok, LinkedIn, and so on. 10 years of hands-on experience till to date. I'm still hands-on on the digital marketing platforms. My full-time hustle is a senior performance marketing director at the top 4 advertising network of the world. We handle multiple huge brands for their advertising remit across social media platforms, search, and so on. On the side, I'm a certified management consultant. I help out SME and entrepreneurs on their digital marketing strategy and campaign management. So I run my own consultancy named Republic Asia. Certified educator, been teaching, this year is my 6 years now. And on the side, just a side hobby, since I teach e-commerce also, I practice and I teach. I manage a micro brand watch label that's retailing online for different parts of the world. On the fun side of things, on my weekend, I'm a certified fitness trainer. So these are some of the probably my education background, and then the agency I work with, my own consultancy, and where I train for fitness. Okay, so what's in it for today, right? Thursday evening, you guys can watch TV instead of listening to me speak. This is the 3A that I would like you guys to take away from this evening. First of all, acquainted, adapt, and ace. Be acquainted with understanding what is performance marketing is about. What is the role? What does the role entails with? What is the kind of skill sets required for you to get in the role? Or what is the skill sets for you to get to a more advanced role within performance marketing, or if you are a current marketer, how can you get in? How can you be better? What kind of salary is this role that entails? Next, we move on to adapt. How do we prepare for the future given there's so many changes, AI, cookieless, trust and safety? So I'll touch on that also. How do we adapt, especially for marketers, right? A lot of us these days we see digital changes. So how do we adapt to these changes? Not just digital marketers, business owners also. How do we adapt? Okay. And lastly, how do we stand out? Okay. If we want to move into this field or we want to secure a certain job interview that you are eyeing for, how do we stand out among the few of candidates and few applicants? So I'll be touching on these three pillars for this evening. Okay. A quick rundown of the topics that I'll be sharing: definition of performance marketing, what are the skill set and traits that makes a talent stand out, what are some of the digital marketing trends that we are seeing right now, and how can we prepare for them. And then we move on to how do we treat interview process as a pitch, okay? And what are some of the resources and courses that you can tap on to better prepare yourself for this field, or if you want to gain more knowledge about this field. And then we'll end off with a Q&A towards the end. At any point of time, feel free to also utilize the chat or unmute yourself to ask any questions that you may have. Okay, first part, Quinn. Okay. For those in the room who are marketers, bear with me. For those who are not, I will just give a quick summary of what is marketing. Marketing in a nutshell is promoting of business and services to our target audience, our target consumer, hoping that they will convert. Within marketing there are quite a broad pillars. Okay, there are quite many broad pillars. We have brand and also we have performance marketing. Okay, today's topic will be focusing on the right side. Okay, performance marketing, a career in performance marketing. How do we get into performance marketing career? How do we stand out as a performance marketer? Okay, brand marketing, okay, is on the other spectrum of marketing. Okay, brand marketing, it focuses on brand building, nurturing relationship with target audience, with customer. It focuses on building lifetime customer value. Whereas performance marketing usually is very discount heavy, short-term focus, and focus at getting a direct response. I know it's very hard to visualize right now. So this is what I've done. I have added ads of these two marketing. Okay, so on the left side is brand marketing, okay, by Adidas. Okay, so brand marketing essentially is trying to promote a brand, get you to be more aware of the brand, reminds you about the brand. Okay, as a company, what do they stand for? What do they do? Okay, very big. Okay, you see this logo over here, or rather this ads over here, quite big. No push of product. Okay, nothing, just a showcase of their brand. Performance marketing on the other side usually try to solicit from you a direct response. Oh wow, 25% discount, summer sale, the product that is on sale, call to action, shop now. Okay, so performance marketing usually tries to get you to take a direct response to click on it. Okay, probably for the past few days, some of you might have come across ads whereby it's telling you about buy now, shop now, discount, okay, 5 sales. Okay, this fall under performance marketing. Okay, so I have a quick question to the audience now. Brand marketing, performance marketing, which is more important in your opinion? Okay, just utilize the chat. Brand marketing, performance marketing, which is more important? Brand marketing focus on brand awareness, okay, building a connection and a relationship with the target audience and customer. Performance marketing usually focus on the sales, focus on lead generations. Okay. Okay, one of the attendees say both. Okay, how about the rest? Okay, you probably have the answer in your mind. Okay, so Chinling got the correct answer. It's actually both. Okay, both is uh both is important. Okay, we have another answer in the chat. Chat, very good answer. Thanks for sharing the answer, Ying and Emmy. Yes, both are important, and it depends on your business. Okay, it also depends on your product cycle. Okay, example, when a SME and startup first started, they might invest more into performance marketing because sales is more important for them at the start. Okay, they need to have the sales, they need to have the margin to keep the business up and running. Okay, after a while, the startup grew, the group become an MNC or is listed already. They have the financial means, right, to keep themselves on the float for multiple years. They will focus more on brand marketing to win the mind share, to win the market share against the top one or two competitors of their. So it really depends at which state of the business are you in, or it may be the product. Okay, maybe it's a new product you want to push out. Okay, you want to do more of a sale at the start. Towards after a while, you want to do more of a brand marketing. Okay, so both are important. It depends the stage of the business and the stage of product you are in. Okay, so today I'll be covering on performance marketing. How do we get in as a career as a performance marketing? What does performance marketers do? Okay, and how do we ace or do well for interviews? Okay, I took this slide from one of the earlier trainer sharing of webinar also. He mentioned about T-shaped marketer. I think it's important to reiterate this point. Um, T-shaped marketer, essentially what it means is you have a broad knowledge across the different specialization. Okay, as a marketer today, we touch on content marketing, writing out content, putting on website. Okay, we also touched on data analytics. Okay, people visit our website. How many people actually visit our website? How long do they stay on our website? What does it mean or to that content? Okay, so we look at those analytics data to determine which content is doing well, which content is not doing well. We have search marketing, whereby we go to Google search, right? So someone search for our product or services that we are selling. How do we appear on top of our competitor? Okay, when do people do target audience, do a search, how do we appear on top of our competitor? We have social media. How do we engage audiences when they are, as a business, how do we engage target audience when they are using social media? Okay, so multiple different verticals within marketing. Okay, a T-shaped marketer essentially means you have the breadth of knowledge with a depth of specialty. Okay, in the earlier webinar series, one of the trainer talks about social media. Okay, the other series talks about data analytics. Today, I will focus more on paid media. Okay, paid media, essentially what it means is putting advertising spend to get your message across. Okay, putting advertising spend to get your message across the different medium. Example, Facebook ads, Google ads, Instagram ads, LinkedIn ads. What are the typical performance marketing job description? Okay, what in this role, what do they usually do or perform? Okay, plan and execute a strong performance marketing strategy. Okay. Essentially what it means is, okay, maybe the business has the goal to sell 500 product, okay, 500 product through the e-commerce website. Okay, do people actually go to the e-commerce website willingly on its own? Okay, chances are, unless you are a huge brand, people will not willingly, okay, go to your website, type in your URL address, okay, buy the product. Okay, you need to do marketing to it. So that is whereby you plan how do you achieve that 500 product sales using a performance marketing strategy. Do you run Google ads or do you run social media ads? If you run Google and you run social media ads, okay, what is the allocation of budget? Should it be 50-50 or it should be a different mix? Okay, you need to manage the budget and you need to drive a strong return of ROI. Some channel will work better for your business. Some channel will work not so optimal for your business. So you need to then allocate accordingly. As the campaign start, okay, as the marketing campaign, as the ad starts, you will then look at the performance metrics. Okay, which ads is getting me more sales? Okay, is it maybe TikTok or is it maybe LinkedIn? Okay, you want to then move certain budget that you have on the least performing channel to the better performing channel. If Google search is bringing you more results, you will probably want to, okay, I want to stop my social media ads. I want to focus more on Google search because it's bringing me more sales through the ads. Okay. You also want to identify new channels, okay, new channels and new tactics, okay, to outdo yourself, to outdo the sales targets. You will also work with multiple functional teams. Example, ads. A very important component will be the creative assets. Okay, the creative assets. So you need to work with creative teams. Okay, or you need to work with the product team to come up with ideas and promotions that you can run ads on, to drive more click-throughs, drive more users to your website. Okay. So this is a typical function of a performance marketing. Okay. Determine the performance marketing strategy, plan where to spend the digital marketing budget on. Okay. Run the campaign, optimize the campaign towards the better performing channel, test different tactics, different messaging, different creative, working across different functional team and report the performance to the management. Okay. Next, what I will go through is the requirement of a performance marketer. Okay, performance marketer, sometimes you'll hear different terminology to it. Performance marketing, paid media marketing, PPC, pay-per-click marketing. Okay, all of them refers to performance marketing. The requirements for you to be a performance marketer, typically you will see on the job ads or the job description is they require a specialization of technical skills. Okay, what are these technical skills? Hands-on campaign setup experience. Okay, prior experience in setting up Facebook campaign, prior experience in setting up Google search ads. Okay, have the know-how to go into the ads platform to set up campaigns, manage campaigns, start pause, optimize the spend. Okay, so campaign setup, campaign management is able to analyze, okay, say Facebook ads, how did it perform today, or Google search, which search term do people search for and our ads appear. Okay, doing analysis on the performance metrics and then report this information internally, not just to management, but also to the product team. Hey, product team, you know what? Actually, after we have run the ads, right, I realized more audience prefer product A than product B. Okay, product A get more clicks than product B, given if we spend the same budget targeting the same audience. Okay, we can also report to the creative team. Hey, creative team, I realized buy one, get one free messaging works better than 50% off. Okay. So that is also where the communication come in. How do you report these insights to better drive performance? Next, what I did is on the left is technical skills that is needed for the role. On the right is what I have observed and will say these are traits that stands out for a performance marketer. Okay, a performance marketer typically have very solid marketing foundation. Okay, they know the concept of awareness, getting the user be aware of the brand. They're aware of the different theory whereby customer lifetime value, Okay, they are not afraid of platforms. Okay, I will come back to this later on. They have a growth mindset. Okay, they typically are strong in paid media, but they also want to learn more. Example, data analytics, because it helps them to better review the performance of paid media. They know the organic social media. Okay, they touch on the different aspects of marketing. Okay, they typically have a growth mindset. When their campaign perform, they are not afraid of changing things of the campaign, say changing the creative or changing a uh, message, because they want to do better for the campaign. Okay, they are not afraid of rocking the boat for the campaigns or for their ads, because they have a growth mindset. They want to go beyond. They want to do better. Of course, sometimes when we root the boat, the performance go the other way around. But at least we tried. Okay, at least we tried and we learned what works, what didn't. Okay, and they are good at storytelling. Okay, not only do they report, they are able to storytell on the metrics. Example, 33% of our target audience click through on the ad. If I were to storytell it, 1 out of 3 audience who've seen our ad actually click on our ad. You see the difference between the earlier and my storytelling. So these are some of the traits that I observe that is of a great performance marketer and ones that gets them hired. This point over here, I would say it's very crucial. As encouraging as I want to be, I realize if you're afraid of platforms, it might be challenging for you as a performance marketer. Okay, yeah, what do I mean by if you're afraid of platforms? For instance, the role will require you to set up campaigns, will requires you to go into Google search ads to look at the performance result, right? Okay, to optimize it. But you're afraid of clicking on the different features and different interface of the digital advertising platform. That might be a challenge because digital marketing can be quite fast paced at times. Okay, if you're afraid of clicking things, going deeper into the platforms, then finding out more knowledge or testing out new features, then it might be challenging. But that said, City is a perfect opportunity for you because through our courses, you get to do a lot of hands-on practice. That's whereby you gain more confidence. It is good for you to attend courses who let you do hands-on practice. So this way, when you are on the job for certain roles that requires you to go into ad platforms, click this and click that, you're not afraid of the platform. Previously, you already have the exposure. Okay, and on City courses, right? The accounts that will be working together with your ad account that will be working along together with your when you create it, there will be no spend incurred. So we will be teaching you how to set up demo account, okay, whereby you can click on the platform and not afraid of clicking anything wrong. Okay, any questions over here at this point of time? Okay, technical skills are what usually you will see on the job description and the job requirement of a performance marketer role. Winning traits are what makes a candidate stand out. Okay, what makes a talent stand out. Solid marketing foundation, not afraid of platform, have a growth mindset, and is able to storytell on analytics. Okay, next, probably one of the important point, right? Okay, so performance marketer, how much do they earn? All right, show me the money. So these are actual job ads that I pulled last weekend, okay, from my careers future. Okay, I have masked out the company name for sensitivity reasons. What I have done is I replace it with the industry. Okay, let's start from the top. Okay, then we'll move along to more senior roles. As a digital marketing officer, okay, when you first started out digital marketing, you may be working across all, or for SME and startup, usually you might be working across multiple pillars of digital marketing. Okay. You'll start out probably 2005 to 2005. Okay, this is for an interior design company. Then as you progress, maybe you want to focus, you grow into performance marketing, paid media, or you progress into PPC, search engine marketer. Okay, senior exec, performance marketing. This is the salary range. Uh, a caveat here, it also depends on the industry and it depends on the size of company. Of course, a startup may be paying at a more lower grade compared to a MNC who is hiring for the same role. They may be able to hire with a higher compensation for the same role. Then as we move on to a managerial role, this one over here is focused on search ads marketing. Okay, for a travel company, you will see this is the salary range. Agency where my full-time role is at, you will see over senior media manager who manage different media ads from social media to search to programmatic and so on. This is the salary range. And then as you progress to somewhat more senior over here, okay, I accidentally cover the title. This is a CMO, Chief Marketing Officer. Lifestyle company, okay, lifestyle startup, okay, you will see over here, this is the salary range. And then if you want to be more specialized, you don't want to go broad, right? From senior media, you don't want to go broad. You want to further go deeper in the T-shaped depth, right? Into paid media, maybe you can move on to performance marketing director. In the technology company, this is the salary range. Okay, let me go back to this T-shaped chart. So essentially, when you first started out digital marketing career, maybe you touch on a few of them or all of them, depending on which company you go to. You can choose to focus to grow into a certain aspect. Today, my webinar covers on paid media. Earlier webinar talks about social media or data analytics. Okay, as you grow into each of the pillar, you are a T-shaped marketer. Have a breadth of knowledge, but in depth in a particular domain. Okay. Eventually, you can continue grow on your pillar, or you say, okay, you know what? I have learned paid media. I have knowledge on data analytics. I have this. I have a bit of this and that also. I will want to go to a more generalist role. Sorry, generalist role, CMO role, or maybe no. You know what? I want to be super specialized. Okay, top of my craft. This is the typical progression, okay, path that you can take within the performance marketer or even digital marketing career. Any questions at this point of time? Okay, if not, then I'll move on to the second A, which is adapt. Okay, now that we know the digital marketing roles and also the kind of salary range and performance marketing job description, what does it entails the day-to-day of a performance marketer and what are some of the winning traits of a performance marketer, we move on to adapt. I think it's a common topic now, AI. Okay, learners come to me and tell me, hey, now that we are learning digital marketing, right? There's ChatGPT, there's automation. Will we be replaced by 5 years? Okay, I get this question quite a lot nowadays from learners. So I think this is an interesting topic that I would like to cover on this webinar also. Here are some snapshots that I have taken from the different publishers' website. Will artificial intelligence change the world of digital marketing forever? 300 million jobs could be affected by the latest wave of AI. A ban on TikTok could damage the idea of globalization, maybe. Cookies and IDs are phased out. Tracking are being phased out. Will advertising still be as effective as compared to the past? So these are common industrial news that we've seen these days, especially for the artificial intelligence and job displacement. Okay. From my own personal opinion, ChatGPT and AI job displacement is something very real. Okay. Um, what I will say in my little feels like I was trying to demo is treat AI as your friend. Okay, it can help you with the heavy lifting. Okay. In terms of job displacement, it's not the first time we have new technologies being introduced, okay, through the um through earlier centuries whereby we first have uh wheels, then we move on to airplanes, then we move on to automations and so on. Whenever there's a technology upgrade or there's technology change, the fear of job displacement is real. So this is essential that why as a marketer, you want to develop yourself into a T-shaped marketer. Okay, you build yourself knowledge across the field. You specialize in one, specialize in the other one also. So then, if there's an impact to a certain field, at least you are nimble enough to move along the different pillars. Okay. Next, okay. With every technology introductions and every new technology change is essentially for you to upskill, get upgraded. Okay, if there's a new platform that's coming up like ChatGPT, how do you prompt ChatGPT to give you good results or give you answers that you want? So learn them, learn the platforms, learn how to do digital advertising. If there's a new channels, example, social media channel like TikTok, how do we do good ads on TikTok? How do we do marketing on TikTok? Okay, so try to learn this knowledge so to be at the forefront of the new technologies. Okay, my take to it, ChatGPT, AI, leverage on AI, job displacement, upskill, okay, upskill towards it. If a certain channels or a certain platform is being banned in a country, pivot. Okay, say if right now you're doing, say, I say a platform X marketing. Okay, but suddenly maybe the politics, geopolitics, that platform X is being banned. So then pivot, or you're a business owner, most of your ads are running on that platform, or that platform got banned. What do you do? Pivot. Okay, so have the agility, be willing to pivot. Um, cookies and IDs being phased out, tracking being a concern by tech companies, by the government. So this is whereby our fundamentals, our marketing foundation is important. We need to revisit why do people click on our ads in the first place? Are we targeting the right audience? Are we writing the right message? Okay, if we have a very strong marketing message, if we have target the right audience, cookies and ID phased out, it's all right. Okay, because our fundamentals are strong enough, our foundation is strong enough, we are reaching the right audience, we have a message that's able to hook and engage the audience. Okay, so in my opinion, artificial intelligence, friend or foe, is a friend. Okay, next I will show a few examples as a performance marketer, how do I use AI with my day-to-day work. Example one, okay, if I receive a brief by uh maybe a lifestyle apparel brand, okay, they want to target the hipsters of Indonesia, young millennials in Indonesia, okay, they want to sell their clothing, okay, to this local young Indonesia, the hipsters and so on. They want to run a social media ads, okay. So what I did is, okay, let's find out the top 5 popular street brands that young Indonesian likes. Okay, maybe I myself is not very in touch in the market. So what I do instead is I go to ChatGPT. I'll let ChatGPT do audience research for me. Hey, ChatGPT, what are some of the popular street brands that local young Indonesian like? Okay, can see over here. So leverage on AI to help you do audience research. Okay, get AI to summarize, okay, to research, to crawl through the internet of information and summarize those insights for you. your role will then be taking action on these insights. Okay, so instead of you going through the internet, right, read the different resources, ChatGPT, leverage on them, do a research, feed you with the information, you act on this insight. Okay, I want to target, say, these few brands and these few brands for my ads. Because my target audience like to like these ads, like these brands, I want to show ads to this audience also. Next, leverage on AI to write copies or compose article. Okay, so over here, Lunar New Year. Okay, I was posting a linking social media post along with my e-greeting of Chinese New Year. So instead of cracking my head, what I did is I go to ChatGPT. Hey, ChatGPT, give me 2 versions of Lunar New Year greetings for social media posts. Target audience is SME owners and entrepreneurs. Okay, so leverage on AI to help you draft initial copy. Your role will then be refine it, okay? Refine it for the better. Refine it to your preferred tone of voice. Refine it to your style. Okay. This is more on the fun side of things. Okay. Maybe say this weekend you're thinking of going for chicken rice. So you need chicken rice store ideas. What I did is I went to ChatGPT, I asked, give me 10 chicken rice store with clear location details. Okay, I even asked a follow-up to ChatGPT. So which one has the best chicken rice chili sauce? Okay, and then the answer is quite debatable, but I will not go into that. So ChatGPT leverage on the AI to get you more personalized recommendation. Treat it as a digital concierge. Okay, other than work, you can also go to AI to ask for movie recommendation. It can also help you plan a workout. Okay, if you have certain injury or you want to work out on a certain fitness goal, you can tell ChatGPT and they were able to share with you recommendation and answers tailored to your prompt. Okay. So that is on the AI part. On the part on job displacement, right? This is whereby I mentioned continuously upskill. And one thing that I personally love about attending courses taught by practitioners and subject matter experts, right? You get to get knowledge downloaded through a very concise manner. Example, the digital advertising course with EasyMarcity is 3 days. Within these 3 days, you learn how to run Google search ads, you learn how to run Facebook ads, okay, you learn how to do YouTube ads. You understand the theory and you do the hands-on. There are a lot of hands-on exercise that you will go through these 3 days of digital advertising course to help you gain the confidence, okay, of operating such platform also. For context of myself, I also constantly upskill. So every year I make it a point to commit X percentage of my salary towards attending courses. So I myself actually love to sit in the other trainers when they teach also because it helped me to acquire new knowledge. Then I also go to other institutes to learn outside my own domain. Okay, so continuous upskill and good to go for courses because you get to get from the trainers in a concise manner. You get to ask questions, and last but not least, you get to do hands-on. I think the difference that sets video learning and e-learning apart from live training is you get to do hands-on, and if you are stuck at hands-on, someone will be able to guide you as compared to on-demand video learning. Okay, last part over here, then we will go through the Q&A. ACE, okay? How do you ace and do well for performance marketing interviews, or if you have spotted a role that you want, maybe earlier on you see some roles, oh, I want to aim for that role. So how do you ace the interview? Okay, before that, sharing a personal story of mine. About 12 years ago, after graduation from university, right, I actually applied for 200 plus jobs. Okay, only after I applied for 200 plus job, right, then I get a one interview. And that sort of changed my dynamic and changed how I approach career hunting. Okay. So that's my personal story. So next I'm gonna share how then I approach career hunting from that moment after on. Say I will use this example. There's a job opening of senior media manager. How will I actually apply for this role? Okay, I saw this role. Oh, it's in the agency. I want to move on to this role. Okay, it's the salary and the kind of compensation I'm looking for towards my next progression. I myself treat every career application or interview as a pitch. Okay, I treat it as a pitch. Am I able to capture the recruiter attention? How am I standing out compared to my competitors? Okay, compared to other talents who is applying for the role. What am I communicating through the CV or through the portfolio? Either I do marketing, I'm able to do branding, I'm able to do product packaging and guide on creative direction. I'm able to craft value proposition and promise in my advertising message. But in terms of career, am I doing the same? Am I able to pitch my own candidacy? Am I able to brand myself? Okay, well enough. How do I package myself when I share my CV, when I send across my portfolio? How do I communicate my value creation? If you look on the left-hand side, right, this is what we do as a marketer. But are we doing it for ourselves when we look for career? Okay. Okay. How do you brand yourself? How to package yourself? Okay. And how do you communicate that you are the right person for the role to the recruiter? Okay. So this is what I would do. For the job opening of senior media manager, I will do concise sharing of relevant experience and credential. Later, I will show you all screenshot examples of how I will approach it. I will assemble a digital portfolio that I have the right experience, I have the past experience that will fit this role, the projects I work on, the certificates that I have. Okay, next, delivery. How do I deliver for this job application? Okay, what is the aesthetic of the CV? And how does my portfolio look like? Am I storytelling creatively in this portfolio or in the CV? How do I craft my messaging of myself as a candidate? Value creation. Okay, how do I speak the terms of recruiters? Okay, a tip over here is look at the job description. Okay, look at the job description of the role. Articulate concisely how you can fulfill that role. Okay, in your CV, in your portfolio. Okay, it makes the recruiter job much easier. They are looking for these traits and these skills, and you have all of this that matches, and you are able to outdo some of them. They will find you, hey, this is a very good fit. I want to talk to this person. Okay, so this is how I will approach it. I will assemble a CV. If they say they are looking for a senior media manager, right, I will talk about say X years of media experience. Okay, manage over XX million media budget. Okay, next I will assemble my portfolio. Okay, you want someone who knows media well. Okay, I showcase my certification. Okay, I showcase the brands that I have worked with in a portfolio format. Next, how do I deliver the message across to the job recruiter? Okay, I will then package. So what I usually do is at the front of portfolio, right? I usually will craft a front slides whereby it showcase the company name. Okay, and at least it tells across the recruiter that I actually took effort to come up with this design and creativity. And in some cases, I will actually analyze the company business model in a one slider. Okay, it also helps to tell across the recruiter that actually I have done enough analysis about a company. I know what is your product, I know what is your service. Sometimes I will go even in depth to speak the value of the recruiters. If they are looking for someone who is able to direct creative team or direct branding team, I actually do a mock-up, the creative direction. Okay, if they say they are looking for someone to fulfill 1, 2, 3, and 4, then I'll explain in one slide in my portfolio. How do I able to fulfill 1, 2, 3, and 4? What is my past experience? Okay, with that, then I'll just wrap up on the acing your interview. How to ace your candidacy, how to ace as a talent during the job recruitment process. So treat it like a pitch. How will you pitch yourself? How do you brand yourself? Okay. And speak the terms of the recruiter. Okay. Next, I want to share across some resources that are for anyone who is looking into move into performance marketing or really upgrade on performance marketing knowledge. Social media examiner, workstream, search engine journals. Okay, these are top blogs written by subject matters of the world performance marketer sharing their knowledge. Also, earlier on, I mentioned online learning, right? The online learning by the different ads platforms, okay, they offer free certification. After you went through the online course, you get to do a test, and if you pass, you get certified. I think what really stands out from eMarcity and these online courses is eMarcity focus not only on theory, but we touch on hands-on also. We would want graduates from the programs or the courses to be competent on hands-on and execution on the role itself. For the platform, it touched very in-depth into the theory knowledge, but no hands-on component in this certification or on these online courses. Okay, and last but not least, eMarcity. So at eMarcity, it offers a variety of different programs. There are future credit eligible, and NTUC UTEP funding is also available. I'm the lead trainer for practical integrated digital marketing. So these are the other modules that eMarcity also offer. What I have done over here is for performance marketer, I will encourage you to take on practical integrated digital marketing, digital advertising for business, content creation strategy, leverage video content for online marketing. Okay, this is whereby the T shape. Okay, the T shape. So digital advertising, integrated digital marketing may be the core of performance media, but you want to learn to do like better ads. What are kind of content that attracts people? Okay, so you learn a bit more. Go to content creation strategy. Okay, you want to run TikTok ads maybe, or you want to do more video. So leveraging video content for online marketing. Okay. Any questions? Okay. One of you asked, after attending digital marketing course, is there internship jobs to allow to practice what you have learned? So at eMarcity, we have this thing whereby we allow learners who attended our course to work on projects that is sponsored by SME or MNCs. So there are actual projects, digital marketing projects that you can work on that helps you gain more confidence also. Work on actual business project. Maybe example, if I run a e-commerce watch company, so I want someone to help me build my digital marketing plan, okay, or performance marketing strategy. Okay, I pass on to eMarcity, then eMarcity will actually get graduates who are keen to work on the project to then work on the project. Okay, Enya have shared a link across. Okay, during the digital marketing courses, right, of eMarcity, you might be thinking, but I don't have hands-on experience like YS, YS got like 13 years of experience, I have not like him. Okay, so this is whereby I always tell my learners, when you guys go for courses like eMarcity, right, you guys are already practicing the hands-on, set up the campaign ads. So what you do is screenshot those ads, put into your portfolio. Okay, form a digital portfolio. Okay, it helps you stand out. Okay, especially when I'm hiring, right? Particularly me and my other hiring manager, whenever we see someone attach a portfolio or share a portfolio URL, right, we just have a tendency of clicking in and checking their portfolio. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. If not, I would like to share these 3 takeaway. So, Creighton, we learned that performance marketing is sales results focused marketing, ROI focused marketing. The brand marketing on the other side focus more on building the brand connection with our target audience. You want, as a marketer, you want to be a T-shaped marketer. Okay, have the broad domain of knowledge across the different verticals, but go in depth into 1 or 2 pillars. Okay. Eventually, if you want to become a generalist, you can do so also, or you want to be very specialized into a expert of craft. Adapt. Okay, adapt. AI come along, do not be afraid. Leverage on them instead. Don't be afraid of platforms. Okay, when you're afraid of platform, that's where you might struggle in the future. Okay, do not be afraid of platforms. Go for courses. Okay, don't be afraid of clicking on platforms and stuff. Continuously upskill. Okay. Last but not least, ACE. Okay, as a marketer, you are able to market product well, but how about yourself? You need to market yourself. Okay, you need to market yourself. You need to do yourself justice. Assemble a digital portfolio. Okay, start putting together things that you have done, achievements you have done. Even if it's maybe you do not have worked on digital marketing before, but you have done content writing, or you have helped a friend or your partner, okay, run some ads or do creative before. Assemble a digital portfolio. Last but not least, treat job interviews or treat job application like a pitch. How do you pitch your candidacy across, like you're marketing a product or services? Okay. With that, I'll pass on time back to Eng Yao. These are my contact details, and these are the course I teach. And if you love my sharing, hope to see you, whereby I'll do 3 days more of sharing in each of the course. And feel free to scan this QR code to find out more about Emarcity courses. Thank you.
Thank you, YS. Thank you. Yeah, I think that was a wonderful concept just now on the making the pitch. Yeah, I mean thinking back, when I was looking for let's say a career, I mean a new job, didn't think of it. I mean you let's say you spend so much time on maybe doing pitching for the product they are trying to sell and so forth. But how come we never spend the equivalent, the same amount of effort when we want to pitch ourselves for a new career? Yeah, as in all the strengths, maybe say the weaknesses, some with some and say maybe understanding the interviewer, what the terms that they might be using, which is like somehow adjusting to the target audience for your marketing. So yeah, very interesting concept. It is really something that maybe you might want to consider using for the for your next career switch. Very interesting concept. Yeah, thank you, YS. Yeah, I think just now there was a question also on the practicing, how to practice. I mean, if after learning the course, you can also, other than maybe joining our Action at Emarcity, you can also go to Upwork, do some projects, get some, I mean, do some cheap projects, so get some project, get some experience. Then when you go for interview, yeah, I have done some real campaigns for my customer, real ones, spend money on. Yeah, then I think that would help against maybe see a whole sea of candidates who are maybe similar. I mean, this will have shown that you took the effort and you really gain experience through that. Yeah. Okay. Thank you everyone for coming. Any further questions for us? Thank you. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you for attending. We hope to see you at the next webinar. Next webinar will also be by YS. Next one is 10 advanced marketing tips for Meta, Facebook ads, Instagram. Yeah. So if you can, please join us again. You can go back to the website. I'll put the maybe say the link here. Yeah. Go up to the upcoming webinar. Then you can see the register for that, and hope to see you again. Thank you everyone
Take care,
for.
everyone.
Thank you.